Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is a channel where I talk about my top stocks. We also talk about cryptocurrency from time to time. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click my notification, get my frequent updates. Well, today is Sunday night. It is pre-holiday, so tomorrow's Labor Day, and the market is closed. But I just wanted to bring people's attention to a couple of good hot stocks. Remember, you can invest in the stock market anytime, whether it's Robinhood, I use Robinhood, or whether it's M1 Finance. But I want to talk about mainly that one growth stock could change your trajectory of your family's wealth. In particular, some stocks that went viral last year, Nvidia. If we look at the last 5 years, Nvidia is up over 1,200%. So that's a company stock price that 10x. In fact, a lot of the people that work for Nvidia are millionaires today. Okay, if company 10x's like Nvidia, and you've invested 100,000, that easily turns to $1 million. All right, and so just think about that. Some interesting stocks we've seen also in recent years: Palantir Technologies. If we look at the last 5 years, they're up 400%. Not bad, right? Because again, if you invested $10,000 in Palantir, you would be up $40,000 today. Okay, so just think about the value of investing. Of course, some of the key metrics people do is dollar cost average. So there's somebody out there, including myself, have taken part in some of these stocks, such as Palantir, Tesla, and Nvidia. And all they did was buy the dip. Okay, so if you bought the dip, one Palantir over the last 5 years, even if you didn't get 4x and you got half of that, you got 200%. I think in my case, I got like 200% on Palantir. It's well worth it, okay? Because again, this is like money that is just generated on Wall Street, and you know, as long as these companies are around, they'll make money. Okay, another stock I like is Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft. If we look at the last 5 years, again, Microsoft is up 136%. So again, you're not going to get the full 136%. If you invested, $5,000, you might get half of that. So you might get $2,500. Okay, gains off that. But again, these are some of the Mag 7, Tesla, Palantir, Microsoft, Meta. Meta's got, I think, the same chart. If we look at Meta, um, Meta, last 5 years, again, they're up 161%. Okay, so it's all you need. You need a couple of good stocks like Palantir, Tesla, or Microsoft. But lastly, also, if you're not sure which single stock to invest in, there's something called VOO, which is a reflection of the S&P 500. It just means it's the top 500 companies in this fund. And you're not sure which individual stock to invest in, we have VOO, or Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, which is up over 88% over the last 5 years. So again, a lot of people talk about compound interest, and a good annual return on a portfolio. I think mine's generally makes about 14% return on my portfolio. It is a good estimate. You're going to make somewhere between 8 and 10% a year. So imagine having invested in the S&P fund, which covers stocks like Apple and Tesla and Nvidia. You don't even have to know that they're invested in Nvidia and Tesla. All you need to know is that year over year, even if we go back year to date, S&P 500 is up 10%. Now, could there be some down years? Yes. S&P could be down 1 year 10%, but for the most part, they're going to be up 10%. Okay, but on average, if we look at right now, uh, from its inception, uh, the S&P 500 fund is up over 482%. So you're not sure what to invest in, you're not sure how you want to change your family tree, just dollar cost average, $50 a month can change your life. All right, so that's what I want to talk about today. Again, the greatest thing you can do is invest in the stock market, whether it's Nvidia, and if you're not sure which stock, use VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500. So I want to thank you for watching.